Fala aí rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Eu espero de coração que todos vocês estejam bem e meus amigos, estamos começando mais um vídeo no canal. Já vai deixando aquele like que sempre ajuda muito na divulgação do vídeo e se inscrevam no canal ativando o sininho. E o vídeo de hoje vai ser sobre Rafael Brandão. O Brandão que ontem revelou seu shape atual completo e chamou a atenção do mundo do fisiculturismo mais uma vez. O Brandão está com um aspecto de shape maior e mais denso do que no Arnold Classic Ohio. E parece que veremos sua melhor versão da vida nesse campeonato do Brasil para garantir sua vaga no Mr. Olympia 2024. Inclusive, o Brandão vem sendo muito elogiado na mídia internacional. E o nick do maior canal internacional aí, né, do mundo na verdade, de notícias sobre fisiculturismo, exaltou o Brandão. Mas calma, que mais pro final do vídeo a gente volta a falar sobre os comentários do nick. Quem estava aí assistindo o Brandão posar pessoalmente foi o seu amigo, o 7x212 Olympia Flex Lewis, que fez alguns comentários e deu alguns feedbacks sobre o shape do Brandão, e fez questão de elogiar bastante, principalmente a evolução que o Brandão teve nas costas desde a última vez que ele viu o Brandão pessoalmente. Bom, meus amigos, e também precisamos falar sobre o shape do Flex Lewis. O que foi aquilo que ele mostrou ontem, rapaziada? Ele mostrou um shape atual de aposentado aí. O cara não compete desde 2018, tá 6 anos aposentado e olhem o nível de densidade muscular que esse cara tem. Foi o que nós falamos na legenda da nossa postagem. O Flex é um dos maiores fisiculturistas da história e sem dúvidas está no top 2 da última década, junto com o Phil Heath. Mas enfim, amigos, confiram aí os comentários do Flex sobre o shape do Brandão e depois vejam o Flex e o Brandão posando lado a lado em vídeo.
A lot of blood there. Yeah, looks good. Biggest takebacks I'm seeing right now, outside of the fullness that you had that you didn't have in previous years, is that back is just tremendous.
I never had this fullness and the size with this condition.
Well, you've always had the muscle bellies that him and I can recognize that.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to fill. I continue to fill up, but right now, like since the last time I seen you, in the flesh, not fucking pictures.
Right.
It is a big
difference, right?
Just you just filled out your fucking beautiful frame. But the biggest, like I said, impressive takeaway today is that back. Because you worked your fucking ass off when you were in Boca Raton to improve that back. But then that extra now, off season you've had, that's going to be.
I was saying to him, he reminds me of when you took that 18 months off stage and you made that dramatic improvement on your back. Now don't get me wrong, your back improved by 100%, right? He's probably 70, 75%, but I do believe in 2 or 3 years time your back could possibly be your best muscle group, or certainly one of your best muscles. It won't be a weakness. Your lat spread is freaky. Your lat spread is just like completely a whole dimension, but you're really starting to get that depth to your back.
And you know what they said about my back? I'd never win a fucking pro show.
Really?
Shit. And it was shit though, let's be honest.
Golf. 3 days CrossFit.
Fuck me. Retired life.
He's still linear, right, coach?
Fucking right he is.
What was that? Most muscular?
When he was doing those.
Yeah, you see? Look at abs.
Old man muscle.
Good.
I can't do a back. Coaches killed me with my shoulders. Day one in Brazil.
Day one in Brazil.
So this is going to be the first, and probably first and no forever type.
Whatever.
Rafa has been bigger than me. Alright, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Do a coach, what do you want to
Do
do?
most muscular.
Just most muscular.
Yeah, most like that. And
I can't even lift my fucking arms up.
Do most muscular together like this.
Yeah.
And then you do a most muscular like this
Okay.
together. Go on then.
Let me do it like this.
Very good. Very good.
Oh, OG, Young G.
0 time Mr. Olympia, 7 times Mr. Olympia.
Bom amigos, e essas atualizações do Brandão, como nós falamos no começo do vídeo, chamaram a atenção até mesmo na mídia internacional. E o Nick, do maior canal do mundo de notícias sobre fisiculturismo, o Nick's Stranded Power, fez grandes elogios ao Brandão em recente vídeo em seu canal, dizendo que o Brandão parece estar muito maior e mais denso do que na preparação do Iron de Ohio, e disse que com esse físico ele tem tudo para ser campeão do Iron de Brasil e mais, tem nível para estar no primeiro confronto, ou seja, no top 6 do Mr. Olympia desse ano, ainda mais porque no Brasil ele enfrentará Tony Burton, que é o atual top 8 Olympia, e vencendo ele, o Brandão ficará com a moral altíssima para o Olympia, e realmente terá chances reais de entrar no primeiro confronto, segundo os comentários do Nick. Confiram só tudo que ele falou com as legendas automáticas do YouTube. Vão ter alguns errinhos, né, porque o YouTube não consegue traduzir tudo, mas dá para entender todo o contexto.
Right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. I've got a couple of interesting stories for you guys today. The first story that I've got for you guys, a bunch more updates from Rafael Brandão. Videos, pictures, and we are now at the 1 week out mark from the 2024 Arnold Classic South America, which Rafael has already won and intends to win again here in 1 week. Now, that being said, I think Rafael in these updates looks significantly bigger and most notably fuller than he looked in the Arnold Classic Ohio updates at about a week out. That was kind of the general consensus when he first started posting like those hotel room and then those gym posing videos ahead of the Arnold Classic Ohio. A lot of people felt he looked flat, he looked a little bit small. We already know that in these pictures he's weighing close to 270. We didn't know exactly what he was weighing a week out from Ohio, but he definitely, to me, looks bigger and fuller going into the South America show. Overall, I think he looks phenomenal at a week out. These updates, I think, are pretty impressive. And again, we've talked about this a lot, but the criticism against Rafael has constantly been he's not big enough. He's getting out-muscled. He's getting outsized. We know here he's close to 270 pounds. He looks full. He looks big. I'm convinced we're going to see an even better look at the Arnold Classic South America than we saw from the Arnold Classic Ohio. And again, I think that was the best look we've ever seen from Rafael. And I think if he does win this Arnold Classic South America, he's making a strong case for himself, improving upon his last Olympia placing, which was 10th in 2022. Because he's going to beat, if he wins the Arnold Classic South America, he's going to beat a really impressive lineup. We've already talked about that. Good Vito, Carlos Thomas Jr., Tonio Burton, who was 8th at the last Olympia. And if Rafael is able to win this, he's had a really strong season because the Arnold Classic Ohio, even though he was 3rd place there, that's a really good placing because he was behind only a Mr. Olympia champ, the Mr. Olympia runner-up in 2023, Hadi Chupin, and then an Arnold Classic winner and a top 3 Olympian, Samson Dauda. So you've really got to look at that and say, if he did that well in that comparison with Hadi and Samson and he got that placing, and he's able to win the Arnold Classic South America where he would beat a top 8 Olympian, I think if he wins the South America, he's making a strong case for himself being, realistically, a first call-out guy at the Olympia, potentially a top 6 placer at the Olympia. Because while he didn't beat Hadi or Samson, I think a lot of people made a strong argument for Rafael versus Samson specifically. I think they were pretty comparable. I think they were actually a lot closer than people give Rafael credit for. I think Rafael was definitely pushing Samson in some of those poses. And if you think about last year's Olympia, the top 6, Derek in 1st, Hadi in 2nd, Samson in 3rd, Brandon Curry was 4th, Andrew Jacked in 5th, Hunter Labrada in 6th. The only guy missing from that top 6 is Nick Walker, who will likely be back in it this year. But I really, realistically see Rafael in that mix. I can see Rafael next to Brandon, next to Andrew Jack, next to Hunter Labrada. Michael Krizo was 7th, Tonio Burton was 8th. So if he does beat Tonio, I also think that Rafael could beat Michael Krizo. I think there's a chance he could beat Hunter Labrada. I could see him in like the 5th or 6th place spot at the Olympia. So I think this is going to be, and again, if he wins the South America, it's going to be a hell of a year for Rafael. I think the time that he took away to put on size really did him well, and I think his new coach, Neil Hill, is really doing him well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about how Rafael is looking, if he wins the South America, if you think he's going to win the South America, and then how you think the rest of the year is going to look for him at the Olympia. But If he wins, I really think there's a strong shot. He's one of the top guys at the Olympia. Now, from the same update of Rafael, we also